Oh, nice! We did it! Thank you for 15,000 subscribers! I'm getting more and more looked at a scary rate, and it only took me, what, 1 week and 4 years? But who cares? Since that I'm getting a bit of a wonderful community now, I decided to host a Q&A. And not only that, but I have some announcements to make, so stick around to the end. And to start, my first announcement has something to do with the struggle that a lot of Project Moon fans have. Lots of Project Moon merch is only exclusive in Korea, and shipping prices are high. Don't worry, since at the time of posting this video, my AC goods shop will be open. Look at this Rodion keychain I drew. Wowie! And I have a bunch of plush badges that you can squish. And you can even buy one of me if you want. Squish the bloom, punch the bloom, burn the bloom, hurt her to your heart's content! And of course, I asked in the Q&A post which characters my viewers would like to see as merch, so I will reveal those too. And if you want merch of a specific character, feel free to suggest in the comments. Now, before I answer the questions, I want to thank all of you for the insane support, seriously. This amount of love is something I could only dream of back when I first started. I cannot wait to make more content and share it with you all. Now, on to the questions.
Okay, 3 questions. 1. What center do you think is the most interesting in terms of IDs, egos, interactions with other characters, etc.? For example, your videos on Gregor and Dawn egos. 2. What is your favorite abnormality? Mine is the singing machine. 3. What is your favorite kanto? Mine is stuck between Kanto 4 and Kanto 8.
I think Faust, since her egos and ideas have lots of foreshadowing to her being some sort of prophet, and how she might have been experimented on. Also, I just love her character as a concept. And Punishment Bird is my favorite abnormality. I know it's mostly related to the head, but I love the commentary on the justice system it brings. And Kanto 6 is my favorite Kanto.
Congrats, San Carlos Fizias, fellow Dutchie. You are one of my favorite Limbus YouTubers. I was wondering which of the Sinner literary sources you've read.
I've read Metamorphosis, I'm currently reading Moby Dick, and I've got the Odyssey and Crime and Punishment waiting for me. Problem is, I find it hard to start on stuff, so it'll take a bit for me to finish. I just know more sex scenes between Ishmael and Queequeg are coming up.
Congrats on 15k! 1. Since you theorize a lot about Sinner's backstories and motivations, which Sinner do you relate to the most, and why? We need a Siegfried action figure ASAP!
Maybe Merceau. I usually don't speak unless spoken to, and I'm definitely no extrovert. Also, I tend not to judge too hard and like to see other people's perspective. And of course, I'm neurodivergent. And sadly, I can't make a Siegfried action figure, but that's a wonderful idea.
Which Lob Core Blob ID, specific I know, are you most looking forward to? I'm really looking forward to Smile if it's ever coming.
I'm definitely looking forward to Red Mist Ryoshu, since Carmen was basically tickling and teasing us with it.
Congrats with 15k. I don't know what to ask, so... what's your favorite pizza?
E pizza tono.
What's your color fixer title? And what is the name of your personal ego? What other arguments do you have? Relics, workshop tech, shin/mang, etc.
I don't know, the Red Cloud as a fixer title maybe? It fits with my theme, but it's kinda similar to the Red Mist, so I don't know. And personal base ego, maybe me going full imp mode. But obviously, me having to make a base ego would have me explaining my personal past on YouTube, so I'm not doing that. But I would absolutely love to use a scythe. In fact, it's kinda now. Yep, I use a scythe.
1. Will you make only PM videos in the future, or will you make videos about other games/media like you used to? And a second question, what's the thing that has you the most excited/intrigued about the future of Limbus? I'm a big Vespa fan, so merch from him would be cool.
I mean, if you guys would like to see more videos of different franchises, then just let me know. I'm open for it honestly, but I'm afraid I'm too deep into Project Moonhole now. This might be a specific one, but I'm super curious as to what is symbolized by the fruit harvested from the saplings of light, aka what is Faust really trying to achieve with Limbus Company?
Otis, Nemon, and Hohenheim. Also Herbert because I'm like him if his egg cracked. I accidentally posted this on the short I was referring to 3 times because my phone was bugging out, lol. And for my question, I found your channel through your Gaster short, so what Undertale/Deltarune character do you think would line up with the Sinner from Art Night event-esque egos? And what would you name the egos? I think about this a lot and have a whole list, so I'll share 2. I'm gonna say Monster King Otis as a WoW ego and Rude Buster Heathcliff as a he. And what made you choose the name PickleBloom? Also, do you think you're going to do more Deltarune content, or is it just PM stuff from now on?
I love this question. Honestly, I wanted to say Faust and Gaster, but the shattering through time and space and looking for your long-lost children fits more with Ryoshu. And I would give Faust something with Alphys really, both researchers in the shadows of others, and Insecure. But the Arknights collab wasn't all that deep honestly, so Dawn and Gerson coming together for the ego of justice would really be funny. And the name, well, my old username was something cringe with pickle already in it, but it was kinda ugly, so one day when I was in a pool, I decided to change it, and while looking at random objects, I saw some flowers. Hey, PickleBloom, that's it.
What dost thou think of mine favorite Chinese twink Hung Lu? Pancakes or waffles? And I want more Chinese twink merchant. Something for the index.
It's hard to give a serious answer for this one, but this Kanto has helped me to come to terms a little bit more with the huge fear I have of death. His maturity around the idea is something I've yet to achieve. Catch me as an elder if I were in Limbus. Oh, and I guess pancakes?
Congrats on 15k subs! Question. What is your favorite abnormality from each game? Like, the game in which they originate per game, I mean.
This question was hard, like me, cause most of the abnos are exclusive to Lobotomy, but I guess if I had to choose, for Lobotomy Corporation, Judgment Bird of course, for Runa, the Road Home and the Scaredy Cat, cause I like the battle mechanic and the reference to the Wizard of Oz is kinda cute, and Limbus, perhaps Kings and Binds. I have yet to analyze all of the abnos though, so I might change this later on.
Favorite original Limbus Company character that's not a sinner?
Probably Damien, cause I like eccentric people who speak in riddles.
What's your thoughts on color fixture ID? And what do you think would be the first color fixture ID if they added them in game?
It'll be a while before we get them, but when we do, it's either going to be a fraud because of power creep like the Vermilion Cross or something, or a really popular one because Kim Yoon likes fucking with us, maybe like Vespa, but I would go crazy for Indigo Elder Ishmael.
What got you in Project Moon in the first place? It's always interesting to hear stories about that. 2. What are your thoughts on Raw Carrot? As a Binha fan number 1, I would enjoy owning more Binha merch.
An IRL of mine kept streaming the games, which just looked confusing of course, but I wanted to join in on the community cause I was kinda lacking a good franchise at that time. I tried Runa first but wasn't hooked, but after playing Kato 1 in one evening and then speedrunning the rest, it was not only the community but mostly the deep story that got me here. Honestly, carrot is fucking slept on, especially baby carrots. In fact, cooking a carrot makes it worse. I eat that shit raw like a horse.
Will we get more long-form content? Also, what's your ideal sinnership for BL, Yuri, and Vanilla? Under the condition that you cannot use the same sinner twice in any of these pairings.
Yes, of course. It's just kinda with the increasing eyes on me that I'm becoming more self-conscious of what I write. I want it to be good, with the result of me starting on a lot of projects and then scrapping them. I'm asking you to please be patient with longer videos and enjoy your YouTube short slop in the meantime. Fuck! What a beautiful question. Let me come up with some ships. For Yaoi, I'm doing Heathcliff and Sinclair. Please someone see the vision. Normally Heathcliff is cocky and Sinclair is shy, but when getting intimate, I see the roles flipping around. Then for Yuri, I'm doing Ryoshu and Autis. I think they'll have steamy sex. They're both violent women after all. Then for Vanilla, I'm choosing my actual OTP, Yisang and Faust. They're perfect for each other.
Which Aleph egos do you think we will get first, and who would get it?
I don't know about first, but I could see Mountain of Smiling Bodies given to Autis for sure, as it has themes of using tragedy to grow and being power hungry, like Autis might have used to smoke war to rise to higher power.
I need Krumer merch.
It will be done.
Oral or injections?
What about anal?
Should people associate the fandom with the game? If not, or if yes, how come?
This is an issue with almost any game. I mean, you can say that the fanbase of something is a reflection of the content itself. However, the creator of said content does not have control over the fans. They're separate things. So I say yes, separate it if you want.
Not a serious question, but if you have the chance to visit the city, somehow, what place would you go? You have constant protection so you won't get gutted by rats and turned into sludge by sweepers.
Listen, I could try a ham ham pang pang, but Loki, I'd take advantage of this and go to the magic caves to try out some funny cocktails.
Shucks, son, or Cordis' best daughter.
What does that entail?
Would you rather have an aw shucks kid or an I've fallen, and always will be kids?
Let my kids be depressed. They'll turn out a perfectionist like me and do great things like procrastinate and cry.
Congrats on 15k! My question is, have you ever thought about streaming or maybe doing the art streams? I'm sure everyone will love seeing you stream. As for PM character, I want to see merch of It's Gotta Be Virgilius or Charon. Maybe both. I'd love to see that.
Well, I actually used to be a Minecraft streamer back in the day, so announcement number 2, yes, I want to stream. I'm slowly working on my re-debut, so if you want updates on that, join my Discord. In fact, follow my Twitter too, since I'm a loser chud on there with barely any followers. Well, guess that's it. For 25k, I'll do an armpit review.